I got a full ride scholarship to play baseball in college. I'm not kidding you. A full ride, which is completely unheard of nowadays. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I got a bunch of NIL money. This was before NIL. This isn't some sort of clickbait title. I'm not trying to lie to you. I literally got a full ride to play baseball. My school is paid for. And even to the point to where my senior year, I actually got money back because they put too many scholarships on it. I'm pretty sure it was legal. If anybody's watching this that's an official, don't come after me. I already got my degree. Anyways, there are three main components to looking at scholarships. Number one, which is obvious, skill level. Two, you have to look at the academics, which some schools stack it, some schools don't. And then three, which is, I think, arguably the most important one. What is your current situation? Because you're probably sitting there getting a Division I offer like, oh, I get to go D1. Yeah, you're also gonna be paying 70 grand a year. But I got a $20,000 scholarship. You really want like 50 grand a year in student loans? Absolutely not. Which, look, I get it. You probably don't fully grasp this yet because all you're focused on is baseball, which I understand. And it's probably good that you're focused on baseball. So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I did it, how you can do it too. And before we continue, I understand that you're probably thinking, why am I wearing black pants? You're gonna learn exactly why in the next video, but let's just say that I joined a specific team that we wanna be really different this year. And today's game one, so you better subscribe, that way you don't miss the game one video. But first, let's talk about skill level. You're probably going to showcases, comparing to everyone else on social media, whatever you can do to figure out how good you can become, which I respect it. Like, you wanna get better, and that's what you should do. But realistically, you're probably not going to Florida on a full ride scholarship. Hate to break it to you, just is what it is. So now, in this very hypothetical scenario, let's say Florida does offer you a scholarship. Should you choose Florida, or do you choose a mid-major, D2, or even NAIA for more money? Well, one thing that people don't take into account is they get that D1 offer. That doesn't mean they're playing D1. They're gonna be sitting on the bench for a year or two. And unless you're getting drafted and choose to go to college, to be real with you, you're probably not seeing the field. This is what it is. So if you're sitting here trying to get recruited, please understand that there's more to it than just the offer. It's gonna look really cool on social media. It's gonna look really cool to all of your friends. No matter what level it's at, you have to wonder, are you actually going to play or not? It's more important than you might think, because it's not all about the gear. It's not all about the status. And if there's one thing that I could go back to, is to genuinely care about the team that I was playing for, not how it looked on social media. So when you're looking at schools, when you're looking at where do you actually belong, think about if you have a legitimate shot to play. And part of that is player development, which I get. But realistically, just because you get a D1 offer means nothing. You have to worry about your life, not your status. Now, also, when thinking about your life, there's a huge academic role that plays into this. And you're probably sitting there thinking that school is really easy. I'm just gonna coast through college, I'm gonna play baseball, and I'm gonna get drafted. And I genuinely hope that you do. But you have to have a plan B, and that is your degree. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think a lot of degrees are worthless, but if you choose to go to college, you have to wind up getting one. Otherwise, it's a complete waste of money. Plus, your parents are really gonna care about that scholarship too. I'm not talking about like the actual academics of college. I mean, I am, but your academics in high school are so much more important. And before you click off of this video, you're like, oh, I thought you got a full ride. What's the definition of that? Getting everything paid for because of baseball. And yes, academics play a part in that. Because what is a coach gonna look at? If you have incredible baseball skills, but you can't even take care of your business in a high school classroom, why would they take you? But seriously, like why could they trust you to live on your own if you can't even take high school math seriously? Especially when you can get lots of money for it. So yeah, I got baseball money and academic money, but guess who didn't have to pay for school the last 2 years? That's why I'm making this video. Because I don't want you to have to incur a whole bunch of student debt like all the people that I see on social media. I can't stress how bad that can set you up when you leave school. And then depending on what state you're in, for me, Georgia, there are certain scholarships that you get per state depending on your academics. For us, there's a Hope and Zell Miller that even if baseball doesn't work out, everything can be paid. Like literally your entire tuition can be paid for just because you did what you're supposed to in high school. So wherever you're watching, check to see what grants, what scholarships you can apply for. Even if it's $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, it will be worth it. Which all of this ties into where are you currently at in life? Are you at a place to where your family can help you in college? Are you at a place to where you're on your own completely? And look, there's no judgment. I honestly don't care where you're at because you have to make the best decision for you. But how do you make that decision? And that's really tough because you can have some really good offers to some big schools, and yet you might not be able to afford it. Look, if you're still watching this video, you probably don't even want to just play in college, you want to go beyond. I get it. And if that's really your goal, go where you're going to play. I've met tons of guys getting drafted out of D3, NAIA, D2, Division I, and there are a lot of players in the Division I level that don't play, could play at like the smaller D2, JUCO, NAIA, but because their ego's too big, they don't play, they never get drafted. And I don't want that to be you. If I could go back and redo everything again, I seriously would pick the school based on if I'm gonna play and how much money I get, not the status. Wherever you're at, don't look for status. Go to a place that you're gonna play, and if you really believe that it has what it takes to get to the professional level, you have to play, because without stats, they're never gonna see you. Go somewhere you're gonna play. Go to a JUCO if you have to save money. But please, whatever you do, stop it with all the, I'm blessed and excited to receive a D1 offer from. Nobody cares about your Twitter posts. Please, just take a step back, think about your future, not just your future Instagram post. We're about to start game 1, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss a single video. My name's Matt Ross. God loves you.